Welcome to F124. EA supplied us with the game for PC. We're finally not on the trial anymore. This is the full game on Steam. And I'm gonna play with the SF1000 wheel, like in previous streams. So let's put that heavily criticized handling model to the test. We did a short stream already, but hopefully this time the wheel support will be a lot better. We're gonna jump into the Canadian Grand Prix. Should commence this weekend if I'm not mistaken. Should be launching. I've learned over the last couple of years not to tap out of the game and then start the stream, since that affects the support of the peripherals negatively. So I'm playing on the RTX 4070. Performance should be fine from what I've seen so far. DLSS is supported, and frame generation as well.
Brake bands -1 suggestion.
I think that's a higher version number than we previously had, so maybe in the early access for the Champions Edition members or owners and EA Play Pro members, they updated the game. I think they keep updating the game regarding the handling. Didn't feel too bad from the few minutes I had with the game. So let's jump into maybe first time trial to see if everything works. So let's go through all of the models. I'm not sure if I did that last time. Fortunately, we can't really change the camera view. This screen, I think that's new. Maybe to save performance, not sure why. There's a world car that you can customize. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not that deep, that customization from what I've seen, like in the F1 Manager. And also you need to spend a lot of points or money, real money, on those decals and stickers. You really want to customize it seriously. So yeah, I prefer the Gran Turismo editor from what I've seen. But maybe they will also keep updating that. Oh, missed it. Canada? This time we have some music. At least in the menu they say if you use the thematic music you won't get a strike on the stream. We will see. Alright. That's the controller. I'm gonna turn off the vibration of the controller right away, since I'm not using it. Fine. It's a custom control scheme. Yeah, no pedals, no wheel. I mean, the display is updating correctly on the SF1000 Thrustmaster wheel, but it's just not working. So maybe if I'll tap out and in. Yeah. It works, but the pedals don't. Do that again. Now the pedals work, but the wheel doesn't. Oh boy. We're back to F121. Alright, now the devices work, but I don't have power steering, so I need to do the Alt-Tab thing until that works, maybe. Yeah, just gonna restart the game then. Bear with us on this stream, it's always like that. And you can't really plan it ahead of time, so it could work, then I start the stream and then it stops working. So it's always like that. And I've read multiple reports also on the Steam Community Hub that I'm not the only one. With Thrustmaster wheels having issues, and specifically this one as well. Apparently you can connect the wheel once the game started and then it works better. I read something about that. So maybe that will be the next thing we could try. Yeah, this one has all of the modes from the previous game, as far as I know. Different challenges in the F1 world, the time trial, Grand Prix and single and multiplayer. Get the career mode for up to 2 players online. We don't have a story mode. Breaking Point. Next year again. The main things that they changed is basically the handling model. And yeah, the liveries obviously. Some tracks are not available in this one, like France, Portugal. Because they're not part of the calendar. For some reason they decided to just remove them. And yeah, new engine sounds. They sound better, but definitely different. There we are on track. We show well enough. The controller. Okay, no wheel. Pedals are working. Yeah, it's actually worse than the trial. Okay, now we got it. Power steering is there, apparently. Let's give this a shot. Too late on the brakes. That was the World of Champions. again too late on the brakes. Not sure about the ERS, if it actually works in that mode. It's always at 100% the battery power. Usually it drains when you're on the straights, and it fills back up when you're braking or driving slowly. Track limits again. Yeah, there's probably no battery or fuel consumption in this mode. Or tire degradation as well, probably. I heard they changed also the tire degradation and the temperatures. It's much more sophisticated this time. But apparently it's, at least yesterday it was still a little broken, from what I've heard. But take everything with a grain of salt, it's just hearsay mostly. What's important is on the track, and there it's pretty fun so far. Can't tell much of a difference to 23, to be honest. But there definitely is a little bit of a difference. The goal was to make racing more predictable. Probably takes a longer time to judge that. But I guess it's the first time, or one of the few times, that a creative director actually had to do a statement when the game launches about the handling, that they keep working on it. So the fan backlash was big enough for that. Since we didn't play the beta, I can't judge that really. How the game felt before the launch period. But yeah, handling is fun, graphics are nice, no real eye-catching difference from the previous game. That was too late. Opposite to the F1 manager again, which heavily upped its game in terms of visuals. But yeah, F1 23 already was a very nice looking game. Guess they optimized the performance there. Alright, that's not looking too bad. But really no idea what AI difficulty I should set for the Grand Prix. Maybe 50? 55 at max? Okay, looking good. Session. I try to keep a look at the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, but I'm not sure if they always update on the mobile browser. Like when you're changing screens, I'm not sure if the messages will position. Unlike me, I won't keep position. I will try to fight for the podium here. In the Grand Prix mode with the Aston Martin Canada. Oh, was it equal performance on? Of course. We definitely need that with the Aston Martin 2024. Yeah, let's have a look at the drivers maybe. everyone that you expect from this season. The 2 crash pilots, the French, from the Monaco Grand Prix. Oh yeah, there we go. Best version of Valtteri Bottas. Speaking of crash pilots, Kevin Magnussen is also there, so let's pick the Aston Martin. Yeah, 31 is too low. Maybe 52. You don't want a sprint weekend. Never tried 35% race. Let's try that maybe. I think it was introduced either in the last or in the game before that. Yes, no practice. Maybe we'll do a full qualifying for once. With the 3 sessions, where we lose 5 people in every session. Realistic start time. No safety car. No formation lap. Red flags. Sure, why not? What about the damage? We got unlimited flashbacks. Of course, I'm flashback gamer, I need that. I try not to use them, but just in case. Or maybe we can turn them off. No. Never. Manual restarts, tire temperature, surface and carcass. Nothing new there, really. At least that I see. Car damage reduced and the damage rate standard. Should be fine. Visions on. And we're in the cinematic default audio mode. Everything should be in English. Oh, it's defaulted to German for some reason. Ah, Lewis Hamilton, the most famous Italian driver for Ferrari in 2025.
Bonjour Jacques Villeneuve. And it's victory! And what a victory for Pierre Gasly!
Ok, le macchine coinvolte nell'incidente sono state rimosse.
Sì, bravo.
Tu as un bon rythme, mais fais attention, tes pneus
Oui.
jusqu'au bout.
Okay, you've fallen into P18. You're P18.
That sounds about right. Log on. For the future, I'm already setting the settings here. Hopefully it saves for the whole game. It by default. Dash music. Oh, is that... Do we hear that during the race then? Turning on will play the game music through the loudspeakers located around each circuit. No, we don't need that. Alright. Be good to go. I feel like the difficulty could be a little too low. Yeah, maybe 55. Let's head into qualifying Q1. Only the best 15 drivers will come through to Q2.
Back everybody, we're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Oh, there's an interview? I feel like that's new. Usually you only have the interviews in the career mode. So we got all of the 20 drivers on the grid here, or in the pits. Let's see, the first session takes 18 minutes. It's sunny throughout the weekend apparently. Already hearing drivers going out. We have an Ocon on the out lap there. Yeah, the grid level always goes up during the session, during the whole qualifying. So you may want to be right at the finish line, cross that before the countdown ticks down, and then do your fastest lap right at the end. You can also fast forward time here. But I guess I need to train a little and see if I'm up to this AI difficulty. So let's head out. We also need to take care of the tires. We only got
There are a few cars out on track.
3 different soft tire sets. I'm not sure if they're per session because we have a lot of spares here. Returned. It's recommended for Q1. Recommended for Q2. Oh yeah, right. In the second session we have medium tires. I think they are mandatory now. I'm not sure how it works actually.
Setting screen on your multi-function display.
Please stop.
To change various.
No. We've been through this too many times. The engineer. Where is it? Where can I? Ah, yeah. Only critical stuff. No tutorials, please.
Settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button, and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
No more talking for the rest of the session. Really.
Okay,
Trevor?
again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you get
No tutorials, I said.
to choose from in the
No.
routes now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on
We're not in the practice sessions, Mr. Engineer. In the qualifying. Oh, got the Red Bulls there. Checo in front, probably giving Max some slipstream. They should already be on the fast lap. It's unusual to have Max behind the Checo then. Tires are looking good. You can see that on the MFD on my actual wheel screen. Trying to go through the modes. There are too many modes. Esteban Ocon with the fastest lap, or probably was the first to go. Charles Leclerc with provisional pole. Trying to find the best mode still. My wheel. Oh, no damage, please. Okay, I can't find a good mod. Let's just go for the fastest lap then. DRS on. Rear wing is open. 1 kph more. Oh yeah, I got the overtake. It seems like the battery is not depleting, just like in time trial mode. It's weird. Maybe it's glitched. Usually it's quite important. Got the DRS, the next DRS zone here. Your wing is back open here. 2, no, I think even 3 DRS zones. The one we just passed, then here the next straight there, and then the start-finish straight again. But here's the final detection point. If you're within 1 second of your previous racer, you get that also in the race. You get double DRS, you get it here and on the next straight, on start finish. Yeah, it's just weird that the battery is not going down. That's the first time I'm seeing that in the whole franchise. Oh boy. Okay, where are we? 10th, not great. About 7/10 of the pace. Yeah, battery is really weird. Let's see if I can change something here. ERS deploy, set to hot lab. With overtake and none, maybe we can make it work by doing this. Doesn't seem to change the levels that are displayed. Maybe they're not correct, or the system glitched altogether, so I can endlessly use the battery. That's odd. Got somebody behind me. Let's let Danny Ricciardo pass. Another Mercedes incoming. Usually the drivers get heavily updated about the gaps to each racer, so you can get out of the way in time. Otherwise you will get penalized. You hold somebody up on their hot lap. George Russell, got a Ferrari there as well. Got a Sainz. Yeah, maybe that's also an accessibility setting that I accidentally set the battery to endless. There's something going on with, I think, fuel. We not have enough fuel for another hot lap. Too much curb there on the inside. Not really getting faster there, despite endless battery. Now we're gaining a little. Half a second faster. That was not enough? Wow, okay, they're really fast here. Crazy. I'm not getting out of Q1 as it looks like. Let's return to garage. Maybe 55 is too much for me. Sure we can change that here? Don't think so. Oh. Look at the times. 1:39 and I got a 1:15.0. Just around 5/10 of Logan Sargent in the Williams. And Stroll also on 15. It's too real for Aston Martin. Yeah, I do want to show more of qualifying, so back out to the main menu and set the difficulty a little lower. Be at 50. Yeah, the aggressive AI was always a little bit of a problem in the game, to say the least. I've not experienced them being as aggressive so far, but I've also heard reports that they are quite the same as in the previous game. Maybe it depends heavily on the circuit and the difficulty setting.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh no, we can't change the difficulty. Gotta get good. No, I'm just gonna do a new session. Yeah, we have regularly done a lot of F1 tournaments, so if you want to take part in that, drop us your Discord or EA name in the comments. Try to sort out you taking part in the next tournament, which was planned for June. Instinctively went to multiplayer Grand Prix. Let's do that again. Equal performance, please. And that was equal already. So maybe 48 for beginners, for starters. Maybe they saved everything else. Some of the stuff they save. Weekend tire allocation. Okay, good to know. So all of those sets that we saw were actually for Q1 apparently, if I'm not mistaken here. But 5 and 6 softs, I don't understand. And go balanced, harder or softer. We can't really pick each compound. Yeah, I don't understand the screen. So theoretically we have 8 different sets of softs for Q1, Q2, Q3 and the race. And then 3 sets mediums, the yellow ones, but 2 of which are selected for Q2 and then an additional one for the race. And then we got 2 hard sets which are allocated for the race, but probably can be taken in the other sessions as well, but we wouldn't do that because they're slow. Maybe that's right, I'm not sure. Did they save the audio settings? Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the track. Hopefully this will go better.
Welcome back, everyone.
So flying lap right away? And yeah, the battery is... Oh, my display wants to shut off. The battery is still full all of the time. I think it's a glitch. I'm not complaining, it's actually good. If the others don't have that. Maybe they noticed I'm not that fast, so... This is like God mode for me. Some traffic there. Wonder if Ocon will set the fastest lap again or the first lap. It's scripted. Oh, it's not. Yuki Tsunoda in the Racing Bull. Not affiliated at all with Red Bull. It was hammer time. Hamilton was even faster. Verstappen with a 1:14.8. Okay, yeah, there's a second difference between this difficulty setting and the last one. Ah.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I always hear that. I feel like that's too low then, the difficulty setting. Should have picked 50 maybe. But yeah, it's a fun circuit. Let's head back to garage. See if they can improve. We can speed up time a little. I mean, they're not going all out on Q1, of course, because it's only about surviving the first 15. Progressing to Q2. Just a little ahead of max survey time. Getting a little faster there. George Russell now in P3. Drivers at risk are Perez, Magnussen, Sargent, Stroll, Hülkenberg and Piastri. Need to speed up. My teammate, Lance, what's going on? No more strolling around here. It's your home Grand Prix. Yeah, I missed the chance to go out again, but I think I'm not really at risk here. Maybe a boring race then with that air difficulty. Oh, there was some changes last second because of the high grip level. Oh, Verstappen actually beat me in the end, but it's only Q1. Nothing is set in stone here. And we lost 5 drivers. Piastri, Perez, Sargent, Ricciardo and Stroll. Perez to real. Even though he's in the fastest car on the grid, he misses out on Q2. I think we had that recently. So now we're losing another 5 cars. Let's do a fast lap. I'm not sure if I'm on used tires now or if it's now the yellow tire even mandatory. No, it doesn't seem that way. Have a look at the tires. 2%, yeah, okay, they're the used ones probably, but not much in use there. And yeah, the battery is still glitched. At least you can concentrate more on driving and not on using the battery in the best moment. There's definitely some room for improvement still. Oof. Close one. Seems like you don't see now once the acceleration levels or the braking levels of your pedals. It's a little unfortunate. It was always nice to see that in replays, how everybody is taking each corner. I don't see it on that new HUD. On 14.4. Is that faster than the previous one? Can't really remember. Shouldn't be too far off. Get back into pits. Look at the timesheet. Verstappen is very close by. But again, we're losing 5 drivers. It's not about the top 10.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to choose various settings.
Why? Is this critical information?
And you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to.
So the Mercedes are a little at risk here with 10 and 11 because we're losing everybody from P11 to P15 after the session. Currently Russell, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Albon. Did something change now? It's now Hamilton, Bottas, Russell, Tsunoda and Magnussen. So it's both of the Mercedes drivers would be out right now. Albon really fast, Gasly as well. And Hülkenberg. Zhou also on P9. Pretty impressive. I guess we can speed up a little. Should still be a close fight in the race with Max Verstappen. I guess it's, again, like in F122, that Verstappen is really fast and the rest is quite a bit behind. I don't think that's really contemporary picture of what's happening on the grid, since McLaren and Ferrari are very fast these days. I may have won Q2. I did. So we lost both Mercedes and Zhou, as well as Ocon and Tsunoda. Alright, now it's for position for the race. Top 10 qualify in the order of the fastest laps. So let's set a fastest lap right away. 1:14.4 was my previous time, I think. Let's try to beat that. And this time I'm definitely gonna do more than one lap. But not at a time. I mean, not consecutively. I'm not sure if they changed something about the lighting, but it looks pretty nice. Nico Hülkenberg. May get some slipstream here, the long straight. Oh no, too late. Oh, I haven't used the battery at all. Even though I have the glitch with the 100% battery. Yeah, I guess there's still some air. There's still some room for improvement there. Oof. Good thing we're only on reduced damage. 139. Okay, that felt a lot slower. I guess I can go a little faster still.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
It's always that fuel. If it wouldn't be so difficult to change the fuel load, I would probably do that. Okay, back to garage. Let's check out the timesheet. Over half a second in front of Albon, which is P2 in the Williams, and then Verstappen. 700ths, I guess? No, 7/10 behind. Valtteri is faster than Norris, interesting. Oh. Okay, we select the... Yeah, turbo is 8% now. I think I've used different tires. Okay, good to know. Got different sets. So I only have one fresh set left for Q3 here. Maybe I don't want to use that right now. Maybe I want to use that a little later. So I only got 6 minutes left. Is that session so short? Without lap and in lap, I guess I can only go out one more time, so let's change to the new set. And let's accelerate time a little. Or I can do 2 fast laps maybe? I find the option for the fuel load. I think it's in car setup. Then select and customize, and there's a fuel load. And kilogram, 3.4 laps. Should actually be enough for 2 laps, but apparently not, since we keep getting warnings. Maybe 8 kilogram? Hopefully that's not the pole deciding option here. Let's head back out. On a flying lap, we don't want to do the warm-up lap again. So should be able to put in 2 fast laps. There's enough time and there should be enough fuel. Using the battery now as well. That should definitely be faster here. Always that hairpin. Never get it right. All red. No, the last sector. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was the hairpin. I was too slow on the hairpin. Get another shot. I'm closer to the wall here than in Monaco. A little bit faster through the chicane here. But this is the moment. Didn't lose a lot of speed there this time. Oh yeah, that's 0.6 faster, 113.2. Maybe even in the range of the previous attempt we made with the higher difficulty. I guess with some practice you can actually beat the higher tier difficulty settings. That's qualifying complete. Actually could do another fast lap here, but I think that should be enough. Doesn't look like Albon is getting faster or Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen just beat Albon. I guess it's Red Bull and Aston Martin front row. I'm not sure how this finishes now. Maybe I return to garage. Fastest way. Yeah, there we go. Get an achievement. Achieve your first pole position.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for
Kevin Magnussen on P10. Oh boy.
join us then.
Let's keep our distance. 1 second ahead of Verstappen. Can we still change the difficulty? Not here, but maybe on the next screen. Usually you are able to pause here in the loading screen before EA was part of the franchise, I guess. Yeah, you can still do that, but you can't change a lot. Look at the tutorials. Ah, there we are. I'm wrong. Maybe let's set it to 50. 55 was too difficult, so 50 should be fine. Have some challenge. 35% race, so 25 laps, quite long. But I guess one pit stop should be enough. Let's give Crofty some time.
Where Stroll, Latifi and Villeneuve, both Jacques and Gilles, are the 4 Canadian point scorers in the past. Who's going to come out on top today at this favourite of the F1 calendar? It's the Canadian Grand Prix. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Albon, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Magnussen, Hamilton, Russell, Joe, Ocon, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Sargent, Ricciardo, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparation...
Oh boy, Lance Stroll on P20. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back and then we'll start the Grand Prix, the race in Canada.
Strong views on the action we're about to see. Naomi Schiff, I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright, let's have a look at the strategy. We got either 1 or 2 pit stops, apparently with hard tires involved. Cloudy weather, so 25 laps. Could go in lap 11. Start with medium tires and then go to the hard tire. Should last 14 laps according to this. Or we go medium, medium, hard. Then we lose less time on the hard tire. But we get the additional stop with about 30 seconds. The prediction would be that we would be 14 seconds in total race time slower with the alternate strategy, so I'm not sure why this is even an alternative then. But yeah, there's no... Oh, we can edit it, yeah, right. What happens if I pick the soft tire first, and for the second stint the medium tires are fast? Oh, that's 9 seconds slower because the soft drops off. What if we make the first stint a little shorter? Now we can gain some time there. You see the projected race time in the middle, but it's still plus 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds. I guess that's not really an option. We could start with the soft and then go to the medium and then go to another soft. Maybe that's also an option. Making the second stint a little shorter there. 26 seconds slower overall. I guess my future is not in pit stop planning. Or if we go hard. Oh, that's an additional stint. I want to do that. How do you delete stints? Can you do that? You can just revert the whole thing. Yeah, let's keep to the default strategy, I guess. It should be, according to the game, the fastest, even though we're on the two slowest tires. No red tire there involved. But maybe also because we've used every set, and now the game knows they are slower because they have some degradation. They degraded a little. Let's trust the box. We're not in Ferrari, so it should be fine, right? Start the race. Yeah, the ERS energy recovery system is still glitched. We got endless amounts of battery power. Verstappen is keeping quite close. Now that's a bit of a gap again, but yeah, he slowly comes closer again. He's really fast on the straights for some reason. No! What's going on with my brakes here? I don't know why he gained so much on the straight, since we're on equal performance. The Red Bull should be as fast as my Aston Martin. Really nice, the reflections there. Yeah, maybe the ERS is not working at all also. It's just displaying at 100% because it's not using anything. It's another possibility there. Now he even got DRS, so if he's within 1 second, he can use that on 3 different straights. Very powerful on this track. So I gotta get out of the 1 second window, which I am right now. In previous games, they kind of gave up when you're like a few seconds ahead. Hope it's not like that this time. Especially on longer races, that would be a little unfortunate. Yeah, actually, I think the battery is just not working at all. So yeah, maybe I can turn off the ERS, turn on the ERS assist. Maybe that takes care of things. That the game actually uses some battery. Yeah, there's not any change at all. So I better turn it back off, so I always use it in case it works. There we go. And there are some additional options here, I think. Like this, to make the racing line more visible. Also a colorblind mode, quite cool. At least I haven't noticed it earlier if it was there. Didn't want to stay too close to the wall for too long here. Oh boy. Speaking of wall. The Wall of Champions. Oh, science is faster. Don't know why I keep getting so slow. Out of the corner. That was too late. Are these raindrops?
Be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now.
What? It said sun for the whole weekend, and they said the predictions were very accurate. Well, I guess we know who to lay off next then. The weather guy. So should I come in? Hope they will tell me. Yeah, that's the worst if you're... Yeah, please pass me, so I can at least know when to pit. If you're first and then you don't pit, and everybody else pits, then you're screwed. So it's nice to have Max as a rain indicator. The DRS, rear wing is open. Auto Science probably has it as well. For a second I thought it was like dirt or something there on the visor. Would also be nice if they would simulate that. But yeah, it seems like intensifying from the drops there. Oh, now the ERS works again. The battery, you can see the charging on the lower part of the screen. So maybe it's like a condition thing, that in sunny conditions the ERS is not working. It's glitching. Hopefully that means it's back for good. Like, take that. But now it's not working again. It's stuck at 100% again. That's so weird. When are we going in, Max? Are we going in at all? It's weird, you can see a lot of drops there, but just not on my helmet for some reason. Because we're so fast. With a 330 kph, almost. DRS again. Get a nice close-up of the Red Bull model there. And yeah, got the ray traced reflections also on the AI cars. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. He's just very slow in this chicane here. Auto Science uses his chance. I don't think I used my DRS there. What about that? So what is happening here? Why are we not going into intermediate tires? Keeps raining. It's weird. Lap 7 of 25. Second stint isn't too far off to switch to the hard tires, so that will be a good time to change to intermediates if we need to. But apparently so far the track is still dry enough for some reason. Unless that part glitched too. I think the engine sounds are quite good. Can't really complain there.
Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you...
Full wets. Okay, now we're going from dry to full wets. Not even intermediate. My decision. So I need to do some MFD stuff with the controller, right? Oh boy. I'm not sure about this.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet.
What? You're telling me I could go to wets, but it's not ready for intermediates? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on in that pit lane? They already tried the Ferrari bottles. Let's see what Max does. If he comes in, I'm not going to full wets, I'm going to intermediates. If I change tires now. Oh, he doesn't. Let's stay out. Stay out, stay out. In. Oh, for some reason now the ERS is working again. You can see the red bar filling there. It feels like every 5 laps the game does make the attempt to use the battery system again. Then when I turn off the overtake mode, then it glitches again. Okay, red is almost full now, and it's actually taking charge of the battery. Kind of feels faster now as well, so maybe it didn't really use any energy at all before.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus.
So it keeps raining. And they tell me I could change to wets, and then I want to change to intermediates, and they say no, conditions are wrong.
situation. Cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Touched a little there.
Coming in.
Damn. What are they doing there? In the command post. Lay off the weed, please. So what, intermediates or full wets? Can work like this. Or I stay out another lap and see what they change to.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't
But I guess they want me to pit because it's our strategy to pit to hards now. I think it's not about the conditions. So what do I put on? I think I'm gonna stay out and see what the others do. Okay, they do nothing. So maybe that weather was actually included in the pit strategy. We don't actually need to change to wet tires or intermediate tires and stick to the dry tires. Well, I guess I can overtake him then. Even though if he pits, I should also pit. If I'm in front, I don't have that decision anymore. Okay, now they're really taking the charge. It's 13%. Going off the overtake and now it's charging more. Okay. Maybe select the hard again. It's also new that it's recharging even though I'm on the straight here with full acceleration. Oh, I guess, okay, I'm gonna pit 2, but I'm gonna go to hard tires. See what he does. The quick time event, optimal, fast stop. Oh, he's also going to hards. Signs as well. Straight back out.
Lance is in the pits. Okay, stay clear of the white line.
Damn, now the rate intensifies. That was the wrong timing, it feels like. I think we've gained a little of a gap to Carlos Sainz now. That's nice.
The radar showing a clear patch on this way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag in front of us.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
But Russell? Usually there probably would be a safety car to remove the car safely, but we turned that off. Actually, at that position it would be a red flag. This is too dangerous. Wait, I didn't get DRS? Oh. This is not going too well now on the hard tire. Okay, now it's not taking charge again. It's so weird. Yeah, it feels like I'm playing without battery power here. Either without or with an endless amount, can't really tell. But it feels like I'm slower now than when it took the display to take some charge. Oh, okay. It's a little wet there. That's what I like about Gran Turismo, about the latest Gran Turismo. simulates the weather changes pretty well, and it can rain on one part of the track and on the other it could be completely dry. You can actually feel that. It has been quite different on the F1 game. Usually it's either all wet or all dry then, but maybe they've adjusted that as well. I'm really not, or probably I'm not getting DRS because it's turned off, because it's too wet. Maybe that's the reason. Now it defaulted to mediums if I would change again. Backing out in the last second there. Oh, I got DRS again. Should be getting DRS on the next two zones as well. Now we're back to 97%. Now it's taking battery charge again for some reason. I think it's actually connected to the DRS. It glitches in and out. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, okay, I get that warning. So I turned off the overtake button, then I turned it back on and it's stuck again to 100%. Taking charge of the battery.
The tyre situation's pretty touch and go right now. What do you think the slicks may
Oh.
very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready for whenever you need them.
So many mixed messages. Sometimes in a span of one corner in the pits there. So maybe select intermediates if we do need them. Of course now I'm first, so I can only react in the lap after everybody else pits there. But yeah, we're already on lap 17. Shouldn't happen anything too major if I don't get on the wet curbs again. It's a little weird that it keeps raining the whole race and then we can drive on slicks without much issue. Oh, it's taking battery again, which disqualifies my theory about the DRS taking out the battery system. So there's a use limit, and once that red bar is full, we can't use it anymore on the current lap. That's why I turned off the overtake now. And we're 3 seconds ahead of Verstappen. It's actually cool that they keep updating you. So the red bar should now reset. I can use some battery powers accelerating out of the corners. Without it taking any charge, again, glitching. Oh. It's difficult braking there. I'm not sure if it's the rain maybe. Or if I'm a lot faster because I'm using the overtake. Tires are at 6%, should be fine. So 6 more laps. Hopefully conditions remain stable. Feels a little harder to turn in at times. I'm not sure what's the cause of that. Shouldn't be the tires, they're still good. Maybe it's the rain. Yeah, I would expect to slide all over the place in these conditions with slick tires, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, it's using battery charge again.
Track soon. Back to dry.
Back to dry shortly. It could also be that there are several glitches at once happening here. That's why I can drive almost flawlessly with the slick tires throughout this rain. But I assure you, I'm playing the 1.2 version now, I think, so the retail version. 7 seconds now off max. So maybe he gave up. Just like a reference earlier. So now it's actually displaying the use limit, but it's not taking any battery charge of the 100%. It's a little off, the battery system here. Yeah, we'll definitely have some tournaments in the near future that you can join. Also, you can just subscribe to EA Play or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to play the game for 5 hours in the trial and then carry over the progress to the full game once you buy it. Or once it gets part of EA Play, which should be probably in like 10 months, 8 to 10 months at the latest. Just before the new game drops. Or maybe even earlier. And if you want to join, just let us know in the comments or in the chat. We're also gonna do a 2-player career mode again. Probably in German again with René. Hopefully this time we will finish it. I think F123 was one of the few ones lately that we haven't finished. Mostly due to the tournaments, which kind of replaced that career. But we definitely want to check out that mode. Three more laps. Max is 8 seconds off. We almost went through the whole race calendar of 2023, so with the multiplayer tournaments. This time we're starting a lot earlier than last time. So maybe we can go through all of the races even. Feels like the rain got less, or it isn't raining anymore. It's nice to have that bar in F1 Manager where you can see how much rain is actually on the track, how much water. Hopefully they will include that next year maybe. Even though the drivers also don't have that information. But I guess we have a lot more information than the drivers have in real life. 4 more laps. I guess Max gained a little. Maybe it's due to the conditions. Or maybe he saved up a lot more tires than I have, but I think they should be fine. They're at a 10 to 13% wear, still manageable totally. But yeah, he's definitely gaining here. We don't want excitement on the last lap. And look how far Carlos Sainz is off, 10 seconds. I'm not so happy about the driver ratings. Oh, I can use the overtake, I guess. If it's working, I'm not sure. Alonso did mostly get good numbers there. But one number was like 82 or something like that, really low. I think like 4 points more than Kevin Magnussen. And it was actually something that Alonso was quite good at, I felt like. I'm not really sure about the exact name of that. I think it's like accuracy or something like that. Maybe it's due to some crashes that he supposedly created. Like with George Russell, he drove ahead, he jumped on the brakes normally in a corner, and Russell crashed. And then it was Alonso's fault, and maybe they include something like that in that rating. Some unjustified penalties. If they want to do that, they can do that. But then I don't need to respect their rating. 5 seconds should be enough for finishing P1. Yeah, I thought that would be more competitive, judging by the start of the race.
This is for you guys. This is for you. For all of you guys, all the factory, everyone. This is for you. Thank you very much.
Gracias. Couldn't have said it any better.
For Fernando Alonso, it's victory, and what a victory!
Why do they all wear helmets? That's weird.
There was never a moment of doubt today. You
Why is Daft Punk part of Aston Martin now?
under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Aston Martin are really making waves in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn that top spot.
It's been a while, to say the least. Have Aston Martin ever won a Grand Prix? I'm not quite sure. Alonso hasn't for Aston Martin, sadly. He came close last season, but yeah, this season they dropped a lot in performance compared to the other teams. Or at least they achieved 9 podiums so far and 456 points. And last season they ended up 5th in the constructors. This season it looks quite different. But hopefully next season they can attack again.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
There we go. Nico Hülkenberg on 6. That's probably why he got driver of the day. Lance Stroll 17th, at least he improved a little. Perez was stuck on 15th. Yeah. Let's have a look at the replay. Nice, can switch to all of the drivers and camera views. Not so much for the multiplayer replays, unfortunately. You can see some of the reflections on the cars. Looks really nice. It feels like the cars look more detailed even than in F1 23. Not so sure about the environments, look pretty much the same. Almost the exact replica of my SF1000 wheel. Quite cool. But I guess they all have the same wheel? No, there are some differences. I think Lando Norris tried the game and said the wheel doesn't really look like his anymore. But I guess they try to be as close as possible. Yeah, unfortunately there's only one real F1 wheel, and which is Ferrari branded, not really for the other constructors. But the SF1000 is really great for the F1 games. Even though I don't really need the screen, don't have time to look at it. Would be nice if the screen would be supported in other games as well. But yeah, that's our early look at F1 24. We will probably be live either this Sunday or the next one to check out the two-player career. And quite soon then also doing a tournament. So if you want to join, if you have the game, or if you subscribe to EA Play or any other subscription service that has the game, feel free to drop us a comment. And yeah, on Sunday the real race will be at 8 PM CEST. Have fun and see you next time. Thanks for watching.